Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets is going to be another profitable day for you. NFL Week 17, Saturday, Sunday, Monday games. We got games all over the place. We got through 3 Thursday games in the NFL. Kind of went as expected. Vikings upset. The Lions, Commanders kept it close enough to cover, and the under in the Chiefs game. So all those timed it worked out pretty well. Chiefs tried to make a run back there, but couldn't get home. But decent day of football on Thursday. We got 2 Saturday games, Sunday, and then 1 Monday night game. Let's get started to it. Welcome back or welcome aboard, whether you've been to our show or first time coming on here. All of our episodes here on YouTube brought to you by Outlier. 7-day free trial in the comments section and the YouTube channel page. And also our Discord channel. You will find that link also in our comment section or YouTube channel page. Get all of our bets early. Get our unit sizes. Get bonus materials. Join a couple 100+ members. Love doing the same thing that you do. It's called Sports Wagering. There in the link in the comment section. All right, let's get started. Saturday games. Texans, Chargers. Chargers laying 1.5 at home. 39.5 total. Injury-wise, we're going to go check. We'll just kind of get the latest updated version as we're recording this. Let's see. Justin Watson, Terrell Carter all still out. Trent Brown out. For the Chargers, nobody new. Mekhi Becton is questionable. So what they've been dealing with both teams, obviously this time of year, everybody's hurt. Texans 10-5, 4-3 on the road. Chargers 11-4, 6-2 at home. Let's give you all the plays for this one here, as we've got, as usual, a bunch. Let's see here. So Texans and Chargers under 39.5 with these two great defenses. Just easier to play the under than to worry about who's going to win. Under 7.5 first quarter, 20.5 first half, 39.5 for the game. Nico Collins, though, 24+ yards, longest reception. Keenan Allen, under 17.5 yards, longest reception. Gatson, under 2.5 catches for the Chargers. Stroud to throw a pick. Stroud, under 33.5 pass attempts, as both teams are going to try to run the ball. Herbert to throw a pick. Herbert, under 30.5 pass attempts. Fairbairn, 2+ field goals. And that one there. Packers game is up next as we get Packers, Ravens. Green favored by what, 3 in this one? Lines came back a little bit. Looks like Huntley's going to be the quarterback, right? Is Lamar completely out? He's doubtful with the back injury. Justice Hill, Jay Higgins, Buchanan, and Bryant all still out for the Ravens. Of course, Micah Parsons out for the Packers. Aaron Banks, the guard, is questionable. Savion Williams, questionable. Malik Willis, questionable. Jordan Love is out. That is the big news there. If Malik Willis doesn't play, oh my bejesus. All right. This game here, this line's at 3. This line's also the total in this thing way low. It's in Green Bay, though. Green Bay does not lose. Total at 38.5. So no total on Saturday for over 40. If that's not telling you something, I don't know what will. Let's give you all this. Green Bay -0.5 first quarter, 1.5 first half, 3 for the game. Josh Jacobs, 62 rushing and receiving yards combined. Jacobs, 12+ yards, longest rush. Jalen Reed under 3.5 receptions. Mark Andrews under 2.5 receptions. Josh Jacobs, 49+ rush yards. And Huntley under 28.5 pass attempts. I know, exciting stuff, right? Under, but, or unless you're running the ball, then we might go over. So a lot of exciting games for Saturday. Woohoo. All right, let's get started with Sunday. 1 o'clock Eastern time frame. Cardinals at the Bengals. Supposed to be 60+ degrees in Cincinnati at Paycor Stadium. Cincinnati favored by a touchdown here. Jacoby Brissett and them coming to town. You know, exciting stuff here too, right? Brissett's been really good. Evan Brown out. Fornholt, Melton, Will Johnson, and Josh Sweat all questionable for the Cardinals. Let's see. For the nothing really anybody new. BJ Hill, I guess, questionable for the Bengals. Otherwise, everybody's been out for a minute. This one here, there's nothing really to like about the Cardinals. 3-12, 2-5 overall. I understand the Bengals are not much better at 5-10 and 2-5. A lot of that was without Joe Burrow. They put up a bunch of points last week. If they come close to that, Cardinals are in trouble. Bengals -0.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half, 7.5 for the game. Higgins 10+ receiving yards first quarter. Chase Brown 83+ rushing and receiving yards. Trey McBride 71+ receiving yards. Joe Burrow 250+ passing yards. Jamar Chase, that is, 90+ receiving yards. T. Higgins, 22 yards, longest reception. And McBride, anytime touchdown in that one there. Next game up, 1 o'clock Eastern time frame, Steelers-Browns. This one looks ugly too, right? So total in this one, 34.5. Boy, we got some ballers here. Pittsburgh favored by 3. Shadur Sanders, Aaron Rodgers. What do we expect here? Steelers got a chance to put this away. They're 9-6, 4-3 on the road. Browns at 3-12. Shadur's played all right, hadn't he? He's played all right. James Pierre, corner, out. Jalen Ramsey for the Steelers, questionable. TJ Watt still out. For the Browns, Wyatt Teller, the guard, questionable. Kamara, questionable. Miles Harden, questionable. And Harold Fannin, questionable. All on that one there. Still like the Steelers in this one. I don't think there's any way to get away from him here. Steelers, money line, first quarter. Money line, first half, -3 for the game. Jerry Jeudy, 3+ receptions. Harold Fannin, 18+ yards, longest reception. Jalen Warren, anytime touchdown. Shadur Sanders, 37+ pass yards in the first quarter. All right, next game up as we keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Rolling. How about a little Saints-Titans? Just in case you thought the earlier games were just too good. Saints, 2-5 on the road, 5-10 overall. Titans, 3-12, 1-7 at home. They got their first road win last week. Or home win last week, I should say. Saints are 2.5-point favorite, under 39.5 total, but we're going under. I already gave away. Saints, Titans under 7.5 first quarter, 20.5 first half, 39.5 for the game. Io Manor under 2.5 receptions. Okunwo, 26+ receiving yards. Tyler Show, 220+ passing yards. Cam Ward, 6+ rush yards. Okunwo, 5+ receiving yards in the first quarter for the Titans. Dyke under 3.5 receptions. Cam Ward, 5+ yards, longest rush. And Austin under 18.5 receiving yards. A lot of plays for a game that nobody and their grandmother, unless you're a Titans or a Saints fan, is going to watch. Because there is no reason to watch that scrub regardless. Anyway, let's get to it. Jags, Colts, 1 o'clock Eastern time on Fox. Colts at home, getting 5.5 now. It was 6.5. 48.5 total here. We got with Phillip Rivers, Trevor Lawrence. Jags are trying to win this damn division 11-4. They've had an awesome run so far this season. Let's see. Hainsey's questionable. Tootin's questionable for the Jags. We got Dalton Tucker's questionable. Sauce Gardner's questionable. Tyler Gotson's questionable. And Brett Raymond's questionable for the Colts. Of course, they're on Phillip Rivers, the guy that was sitting on the bench for 5 years, not playing anywhere. In this one here, Jags are just hot right now. I mean, they have been smoking hot. They just beat Denver, the Jets, the Colts already at home. Titans, the only close game they've had lately has been against the Cardinals in OT on the road, and they won that one as well. And, the Colts are just doing nothing but losing here as of late. It's got to be the Jags, right? Yeah, pretty much. Jags -0.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half. We got it at 6.5 at plus money, and we're happy to get it there on that one. JT, Jonathan Taylor, anytime touchdown, second half. Juice is too big to play him anytime for the game. Tyler Warren for the Colts under 44.5 receiving yards. Brian Thomas Jr., 22+ receiving yards first half. 46+ receiving yards for the game. Jonathan Taylor, 70+ rush yards. Trevor Lawrence, 21+ pass completion. Strange, 16+ yards, longest reception. Trevor Lawrence, 121+ passing yards in the first half. Alex Pierce, 40+ receiving yards. Trevor Lawrence, 2+ passing TDs, and Strange, 37+ receiving yards. I know, just some gangbuster games early. I'm going to apologize for the schedule. The NFL looked at, I know they don't plan it to work out this way, but woo, there's some brutal ones in this early window. 1 o'clock Eastern time frame, Bucs and Dolphins. Bucs on the road at Hard Rock Stadium playing against the Dolphins. And Quinn Ewers, and who knows what he's going to do. The kid's, he didn't play that well that last week, but opener, first time. Dolphins are 500 at home. The Bucs are 500 on the road. So Bucs favored by what? 6, 44.5 total. This line was 6.5. I don't trust the Bucs to score this season at all. They have figured out a lot of ways to not put the ball in the end zone, whether it's penalties, whether it's turnovers, no matter what it is, it's been a little ugly. But Dolphins for us in this one, I guess Quinn Ewers, he does enough. Plus 0.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half, 6.5 for the game. Malik Washington, 19+ receiving yards. McMillan for the Bucs, 21+ receiving yards. Baker under 1.5 passing touchdowns. Egbuka under 43.5 receiving yards. Achane anytime touchdown. Baker to throw a pick. And Baker under 52.5 receiving yards in the first quarter. All right, next game up. Patriots, Jets, 1 o'clock Eastern time frame. At least we got a team that's over 500. In this one, Jets are 3-12, 2-6 at home. Patriots 13.5 point favorite at MetLife Stadium, 42.5. Now, the Jets are about the only team that I won't sit there even probably consider them getting 2 touchdowns. That's how shitty they've been. But the Patriots, I think, they're ready to rock and roll. They want to get this division wrapped up, try to get the number 1 seed if they can on this one. Patriots minus 2.5 first quarter. 7 first half, 13.5 for the game. Drake May, 21+ rush yards. Hunter Henry, 4+ receptions. May, 256+ pass yards. Drake May, 30+ pass attempts. Drake May, 2+ passing touchdowns. Drake May, 20+ completions. Next game up, 1 o'clock Eastern time frame. Seahawks, Panthers. The Seahawks were 7.5. It's at 7 out of a lot of books now, 42.5. I trust me, I think the Seahawks are the better team here, but don't disregard the way the Panthers have played at home. They're 5-2, 8-7 overall. They've played well at home. You got Darnold coming back, where he never played a good game in Carolina, whether it was for him or against him. In this one here. And we're getting down to crunch time. So normally week 7, 18 in the playoffs is where Sam Darnold starts to crumble. And we'll assume he's going to do that here in this one as well. Right? Give us the Panthers plus 0.5 first quarter, 4 first half. 7.5 for the game. Rico Dowdle, 13+ yards, longest rush. Terrell McMillan, anytime touchdown. Nathan Coker, 18+ yards, longest reception. Sam Darnold, 235+ passing and rushing yards combined. Coker, 35+ receiving yards. McMillan, 22+ yards, longest reception. Sam Darnold, 2+ passing touchdowns. Young, 33+ yards, longest completion. JSN for 7 catches. All right, let's get to the late window, shall we? We've got what? We've got 4 games left of this week. Giants and the Raiders, who gives a shit? And the Who Gives a Shit Bowl at 4:05 Eastern time frame. Giants favored by 2.5 at Allegiant Stadium out in Vegas. And Max Crosby got told he's not playing the last 2 weeks. As the Raiders are definitely going for that number 1 pick at 2-13. 1-6 at home. Giants 0-8 on the road this year, so solid road performance there by the Giants. I hate to say this, but we're going to take the Raiders on the money line. We're just assuming that the Giants still can't win on the road. Raiders money line, first quarter, first half and game. Dart under 41.5 passing yards first quarter. Ever since he got that concussion, he's definitely slowed down. Tucker under 23.5 yards, longest reception. Wan'Dale Robinson, 6+ catches. Theo Johnson, 17+ yards, longest reception. Tucker under 49.5 receiving yards. Jackson Dart, 17+ completions. And Old Faithful, Geno Smith to throw a pick. All right, next game up in that 4 o'clock window. Eagles and Bills, the game of the weekend for sure. Buffalo favored by 1.5, 43.5 total. Josh Allen still a little, got some injuries going on, still playing through them. Do you like the Bills in this spot, though? We're going to play a money line, take the 1.5 out. Bills money line it's so damn good at home. Hurts 31 plus rush yards. James Cook 13 plus receiving yards. James Cook 89 plus rush yards. James Cook 16 plus yards longest rush. Saquon 25 plus rushing and receiving yards in the first quarter. And by the way, weather's supposed to be decent out there. Above freezing barely, so no, actually might be a little bit of rain in that one, so sorry about that. Did miss that. It just came up on the weather forecast. Or a little freezing rain or something. All right, Sunday Night Football, 8:20 Eastern Time, NBC and Peacock. Bears travel out to Santa Clara at Levi Stadium against the 49ers. Big game for both teams. Both teams still fighting for the number 1 overall seed. Both teams have a chance to get it. Whoever wins this one, in better shape to do so. Bears 11-4. 49ers 11-4, 4-2 at home are the 49ers. They got this game and then the Seahawks. Bears have played so well. 49ers are the biggest mash unit on earth. They have been all season long. I mean, when Christian McCaffrey has to carry the ball 20 times to get 60 yards, you already know what's going on. I mean, they are hurt everywhere. For the Bears, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, questionable. Nick McLeod out. Nate Sean Wright, questionable. TJ Edwards, questionable. Rome Odunze out one more time. Ricky Pearsall, questionable. George Kittle, questionable for the 49ers. That Pearsall, he hasn't really played that much this year, but that Kittle one is a big deal as he's been really dominant ever since Brock Purdy came back into the lineup. 49ers laying the 3. Let's rock. Money line first quarter, money line first half, and 3 for the game. Swift, 58 plus rush yards. McCaffrey, 18 plus rush attempts. Brock Purdy to throw a pick. Caleb Williams, 110 plus passing yards in the first half. Juwan Jennings, anytime touchdown. Caleb Williams, 250 plus passing and rushing yards combined. And that one there. And Monday Night Football to finish this off. Rams, Falcons. Rams favored by 7.5, 49.5. Normally we'd like those points at home with the Falcons, but let's be real here. They've been god-awful. With Kirk Cousins, been even worse. 6-9, 2-4 Falcons at home. 11-4, 5-3 on the road for the Rams. Give us the Rams laying the 7.5. They'll figure out a way to cover this. Rams -0.5 first quarter, 4 first half, 7.5 for the game. Kyle Pitts, 55 plus receiving yards. Mooney for the Falcons, 15 plus yards, longest reception. Bijan Robinson, 15 yards, longest reception. Stafford for 270 plus passing yards. Kyron Williams, 65 plus rush yards. Nakua, 31 plus yards, longest reception. Bijan for anytime touchdown. And why not a little Matt Stafford for 3 plus passing TDs, right? Just when you thought it wasn't enough. All right, we tried to run through that as much as possible there. For the NFL, Week 17, Saturday, Sunday, Monday games that are left over here. As we get down, we got this week and next week for the NFL regular season, then off to the postseason. So long season coming down to a wind here really quick in the NFL. If you like the content you're seeing here and would like to see some more, turn on the notifications, subscribe to the channel, hit some buttons. Like it, share it with a friend. It doesn't cost you a penny to do all of those. And make sure you enjoy the content that we put out daily for everybody there. Also, all of our episodes here on YouTube brought to you by Outlier, the world's #1 sports betting app, 7-day free trial. Give you great betting lines, betting edges, odd shop for all the books you're a part of, all in one place at Outlier. Also, the Discord channel. Would love to see everybody there. Join a couple 100+ members that love doing the same thing you do. It's called Sports Wagering. Get all of our bets early. Get multiple cappers throwing in bets. Also, get all of our unit sizes so you know where to put your bigger money first. All of that, plus bonus bets that we do not put out for the public at all available through the Discord. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.